Welcome to QuickQuestMania. Today we'll test your knowledge of Netflix's darkest and brightest series, Wednesday, a tough trivia quiz for true fans of the show. You only have a few seconds to answer each question. Write down your score. Let's get started! What is the name of the boarding school where Wednesday studies? Nevermore Academy. Nevermore Academy is the Gothic boarding school where outcasts, people with special abilities, study in the fictional town of Jericho, Vermont. What special ability does Bianca have? Hypnosis. She belongs to the Siren tribe, and her most feared power is the hypnotic song, with which she can influence and control other people's will. What psychic power does Wednesday possess? Visions. Wednesday develops a psychic power that allows her to have visions of the past or future just by touching objects or people. These visions are initially uncontrollable and are often disturbing, intense, and emotionally exhausting. What is the name of the monster that terrorizes Jericho? Hyde. The Hyde is the monster that has been committing murders in Jericho and its surroundings. What musical instrument does Wednesday play? Cello. Wednesday, Adams plays the cello masterfully. This ability is shown in several memorable scenes. What is the name of Wednesday's younger brother? Pugsley. Wednesday's younger brother is called Pugsley Adams. In Spanish, his name is Pericles Adams. What power does Xavier have? Bringing drawings to life. Xavier Thorpe has the supernatural ability to bring his drawings to life, making his illustrations move or manifest physically. What type of psychic is Wednesday? Raven with dark and powerful visions. In the series, Wednesday is classified as a Raven psychic because her visions are darker, more violent, and stronger than her mother's, who is considered a dove. What is the name of the founder of the cult that seeks to eliminate outcasts? Crackstone. Joseph Crackstone was a 17th century Puritan fanatic who hated outcasts. He founded an extremist cult with the mission to eradicate them. His legacy and hatred persist over time. What plant does Miss Thornhill give Wednesday as a welcome gift? Black Dahlia. Miss Thornhill gives it to her on her first day. Wednesday mentions that the flower is named after her by a favorite unsolved murder, referencing the real-life case of the Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short, a brutally murdered actress in 1947. What song does Wednesday play in the rooftop scene with her cello? Paint It Black. It is an instrumental version of Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. What is Principal Larissa's last name? Weems. Larissa Weems was Morticia's classmate at Nevermore. What is the name of Wednesday's roommate at Nevermore Academy? Enid Sinclair. Enid Sinclair is her roommate. She is Wednesday's opposite, outgoing, colorful, and full of energy. Over the series, their friendship becomes one of the most important relationships in the plot. What kind of creature is Yoko Tanaka, a Nevermore student? Vampire. Yoko Tanaka is a vampire student who often wears dark glasses and is part of the Poke-Up team. What is Xavier hiding in his forest shed? Drawings of the monster. Wednesday discovers that Xavier is hiding a series of detailed drawings of the Hyde monster in his shed, made before the attacks occurred. This makes him a suspect, although it is later revealed that his visions inspired the drawings. What happens if Enid fails to fully transform into a werewolf? She is sent to a conversion camp. Enid faces family pressure because she has not achieved a full werewolf transformation. Her mother mentions the option of a conversion camp to speed up the process. Which peculiar member of the Addams family accompanies Wednesday at the academy? Thing. Thing is a living hand and one of the most iconic characters of the Addams family. Although it cannot speak, it communicates through gestures. What was the name of the secret club that Wednesday's parents joined? Nightshade Society. Morticia and Gomez were part of the Nightshade Society in their youth. What is the name of Wednesday's therapist? Dr. Valerie Kinbot. Dr. Valerie Kinbot analyzes Wednesday by school order. How does Principal Weems die? Poisoned. She is killed with a poison injection to the neck, causing immediate death. What is Professor Thornhill's real name? Laurel Gates. Although she presents herself as Marilyn Thornhill, the botany teacher is actually Laurel Gates. She faked her death years earlier and returned to Jericho under a new identity to execute her revenge plan against the outcasts. What was the relationship between Joseph Crackstone and the Gates family? Direct descendants. Laurel Gates is a direct descendant of Joseph Crackstone. Laurel inherits his hatred and plans to resurrect him to continue his mission, using the hide as a weapon of destruction. What happens to Thing during the series that puts its life in danger? It gets stabbed. Wednesday finds Thing stabbed in her room. Desperate, she takes it to Uncle Fester, who manages to revive it using electric shocks. What triggers Enid's first full transformation into a werewolf? The desire to protect Wednesday, the combination of the blood moon, and the emotional motivation of imminent danger triggers her transformation. What object allows Goody Adams' spirit to heal Wednesday's mortal wounds? The obsidian necklace her mother gave her. Goody Adams appears as a spirit and tells her she can heal her, but only once. To do so, she must channel her power through the obsidian necklace Morticia gave her. What is the name of the annual competition in which Nevermore students participate? Poe Cup. It is a team competition in honor of Edgar Allan Poe, a former Nevermore student. Students compete in an aquatic obstacle race with traps, magical tactics, and house alliances. Which character makes a failed attempt to kill Wednesday using telekinesis? Rowan. Rowan attacks Wednesday in the woods because he believes she is a prophesied threat. What kind of creature is Ajax, Enid's love interest? Gorgon. Ajax always wears a hat to hide his snakes and accidentally petrifies himself after looking in the mirror before his date with Enid. What is the name of the song played during Wednesday's iconic dance at the Raven? Goo Goo Muck, The Cramps. Although many fans associate the scene with Bloody Mary, that song was used in TikTok trends, not in the original series. What is a Hyde in the Wednesday series universe? A creature that lives inside certain people. In the series, a Hyde is a violent and monstrous creature that lives inside certain outcast people. According to founder Nathaniel Faulkner's writings, Hydes remain dormant until unlocked through a traumatic event, hypnosis, or chemicals. Once activated, the Hyde falls under the control of whoever awakened it. And that concludes our trivia for today. If you had fun, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more challenges. And tell us in the comments, how many questions did you get right? What other saga would you like us to test in an upcoming trivia game? This is QuickQuestMania. See you next time!